Loads of teenagers around the world want to become rich, but 99% of them fail due to bad money habits and not seeing when opportunities go past and not understanding about money. Well, in this video, I want to talk about the bad money habits and lack of understanding. So hopefully one day it can put you on the right track and not to do what the rest of them do. So number one is teenagers chasing money. Now, yeah, as a teenager, having loads of money might sound really, really good, but that's the complete opposite thing that you should be doing. Because when you chase money, you're just wasting your time constantly for just a normal salary. Like, yeah, it might be really nice and, be able to be nice to say, oh yeah, got loads of money coming in. But in the long term, it doesn't make you rich. It just makes you kind of work a lot harder for a job that you probably don't like. So that's really bad. So, for example, rather than chasing money, which is what everyone else is doing, you should be earning high experiences, high skills to one day use to compound into more money. So online businesses, you should learn how to be copywriting, how to edit. These kind of things are skills that can compound massively and have no real limit to how much money you can make from it. However, that takes time, and teenagers nowadays have no time to wait. Even though they've got loads and loads of time, they just want a lot of money to show off, and it's not paying off. So that is why they're going downhill a lot of the time, because they're not understanding that chasing money is actually bad, and that's affected them. Now that leads into the second thing, which is every single teenager seems materialistic. Now, not every single one of them, but 99% of them are just buying things just to show off in front of everyone else. So when they have a group of friends or even haters that they don't like say if they don't vape, but if they see that the cool popular people are vaping, what are they going to do? They're going to start vaping. And vapes aren't cheap. And then like they're doing the same thing. Like have you ever heard the saying like follow the Joneses? Basically what that means is whatever the Joneses do, everyone else follows, which is very bad advice. So if like one family buys a car, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a car as well. So then I'm not looking poor or anything. New phone coming out, you just go, I'm gonna get another phone on top of that. So they're always chasing, and their money's going downhill. That's a really bad money habit because they're going to be constantly thinking about other people and they're not investing in themselves. They're doing what other people are doing, even though if they don't want to do it. They're thinking way too much with other people, which is terrible because they're not saving money, they're not doing nothing with it. They're just constantly just focusing on other people. They're chasing money. And that's the other thing. When they're focusing too much on other people, they're not focusing on themselves. So therefore, opportunities are sliding by, which leads on to the other point. Opportunities are sliding by. When they're young, they've got opportunities to learn that can compound massively one day. They've got opportunities for, to buy, side hustles to start, businesses to start, so it can compound in the time. But right now they're focusing on, drinking, going out with friends when they don't want to. They're focusing on really bad habits like, going to bed really, really late, which is going to affect their brain just because they wanted just to pretend to be popular when they can't do it themselves. They're focusing on way too many different things that letting opportunities go by because they don't have the right mindset because they're way too busy just focusing on other people, chasing money so then they can become popular. All it is teenagers just wanting to become popular and saying, oh yeah, I spend this much money. They're bragging about how much money they spent. It should be the complete opposite way around. They should be, oh yeah, I'm not spending that much money. I save this much. I'm investing this much. They should be really focusing on themselves because this is the life that they choose to make. Because if they make bad habits today, there will be a lot worse habits in the future. So that's why it's good to start good now. So then one day it'll compound into something really, really good. But they're doing it the complete wrong way. So when they hit their 30s, they're going to be much worse off because they're only now starting. But if you're watching this, you're already on the right mindset because you're wanting to improve yourself, which is 99% of, ahead of everyone else. So you really must be improving yourself, which is the complete worst thing for everyone else because no one else is bothering about themselves. They're just thinking about everyone else. Well, like the silly thing is, they want to become popular in their little friendship group down, I don't know, college or something. The thing is, they're not going to be seeing those people in like a year's time. So they're wasting a year when they could be, benefiting themselves. But like I said, everyone's way too fake nowadays. So you have to be careful about who you're listening to, what you're doing, and you have to be focusing on yourself. Does not matter what anyone else is doing. And you have to understand that when you chase money, you're just wasting your time. Money will come to you if you've got the skills. So understand that. So stop doing what everyone else is doing and do what complete opposite and focus on your own path.